for justice and justice for all.
Hello everyone, welcome to a Minecraft video. As you can tell, I'm in a little hovel, but what you also wouldn't be able to tell is that I am in the Tekkit world. You can tell these are dark matter things. I've yet to make a sword because I'm currently making some. I'll show you that in a second. This was the first little hole in the wall that I made. I just dug it out of the side of a little mound of dirt. I just dug down the first night, and I have a lot of pinpoints and all that around. If you can, I can open them up, and there you go. There's all my pinpoints. Found 2 skelly spawners along the way. This is my little flax farm. I might make it bigger, like 10 times bigger, because of the EMC that I can get from the string. Because if I break this, I get flaxseed and string. You don't hear any sounds because my computer's still not the greatest, and for some reason the sound makes it lag even more. I'll worry about that later. Alright, we'll go in here. As you can see, I have a lot of flax seeds and stuff. Oh, it doesn't go. That's right, I already used it all. I'll get to a lot of these later. Actually, we'll take... where is it? Take this with me so I can describe that. This is just a lot of cobblestone, dirt, more cobblestone, more cobblestone. I have some marble bricks and basalt cobblestone, basalt bricks, you know, just a bunch of stuff. Basalt actually comes from volcanoes, which is what that is. This was a volcano, had whole tons of lava falling down from it, from like the point up here, if I can find it again. I believe it's right where this torch is where the lava was, and you know, it was just flowing down, or that smooth stone is right there. It's where it hit the water, and I gathered a whole bunch of this stuff. As you can see, I've used it in many different ways. This whole area here was covered in this stuff all the way like over here, and I got rid of it because I used it to create this, which if we go up here, you can see I have an enchanting table. I did it this way so I can just drop down and open this up this way. Can I actually enchant these? No, I can't. I didn't think so. Alright, that's what I needed to know. Then I also used it to create that, which I'll show you in a second. Up here is my rubber tree farm. Yes, these are rubber trees. If I can find one. Yeah, see this right here? Right there, if I use a tap, I can get some resin. But I don't need to right now, so I won't. This isn't an informational video. If you want that, there's actually a guy from the Yogs cast named Duncan. He's doing a series currently about the basics and all that. Here I have a looting 3 sword. All this because I was pissed off because I kept trying to get one of them bastards into here and it wasn't working out. He kept getting back out, and I was breeding them and they kept getting back out, so I said the hell with it, and I put some spawners in there, because if you do this you can get too many items, and yeah, that's what I did. So I put, just in case if I want wool for some reason, I put 2 sheep and 2 cow spawners in there. Only because I can get food from there. Right now I have this, which is pork, I've actually given myself a lot of that because I kept dying for stupid reasons. And I said, the hell with it, I'm just playing for fun, so there's no reason. That's how I mostly got most of these weapons, too. Because if you do this, my sword is fire aspect and knockback 2, sharpness 3. It's very hard to get enchantments in this. I'm glad they fixed it. But yeah, I have a reed farm down there, but I don't need it anymore, and I'll show you one in a second, unless you know Tekkit, and then you know why. If we go down here, this big structure, this is where my nether portal is. Of course, I only had to go in there technically once. I haven't found a fortress yet, so I had to reposition myself. But that's fine, because once I find it, I don't really need to go back in. Once I get one blaze rod, which is what I need to create potion stand if I want to. I don't know if I want to yet. Over here used to be a small-ish mountain. Cleared it out. I put this over here. Kind of thought about building a small structure to put all the equivalent exchange, which is like magic type stuff, but don't know if I'm going to. If I do, that'll be a project for later. If we go over here, this is part of equivalent exchange right here. These are energy collectors, these glowstone looking things, and of course there's glowstone above it, which I get from the nether. These are antimatter relays, I think they're called. And what happens is they take these gather EMC, which is what the equivalent exchange uses to manufacture things, I guess, if you want to call it that. Yeah, I can. Hang on. Let's see. I'll take one of these. It'll be easier. That's dark matter. Use that to make like dark matter weapons, tools, armor. Go in here. Hey, see, I have one. See, what happens is the sun. Well, I have glowstone over it, so it takes stuff in whether it's day or night. It gathers EMC from the sun, which, see, you can tell from here. That's what you see. And then this normally would be going up. However, because I have this here, it doesn't go up. And now normally this would go up. However, because these are attached to this, this is where it goes. So constantly it is generating EMC and creating, you know, more of these dark matter things. Now, if this was a server, it would be constantly going. Like the videos that have Duncan in it is on a server, and it creates, you know, EMC and dark matter whether he's on or anybody else is on or not, because the server is constantly going. But I can't do that. So right now I just have to deal with what I have. But yeah, and then a couple other things before I go in there and show you the whole setup are the destruction catalyst, which I can use to clear out giant plots of land. Like if I go over here and I face here and say I wanted to get rid of, you know, a lot of this, I can just right click and it gets rid of all of that. And then you didn't see it, but there was a small black circle that showed up. Let's see if I can get one. There, see that? Now you just look at it and you see, okay, you cleared out that whole land. Where'd everything go? Everything is right there. And now if I go in here, you'll see I have 42 dirt, 2 cobblestone. If I do that, I now have 64 and 4 and then 33. Plus I got some coal from that too. Something else is with the dark matter. If I see how the green bar is underneath it, in normal that would be the durability, but I guess dark matter stuff just lasts forever. So if I just walk up to this coal and I right click the coal, all of the coal in the vein disappears, it drops in a black circle, and I collect it. Very handy. That's how I cleared out most of this, is the destruction catalyst. It's the same thing with this too. If I can, I'll go over here. Sprint. So if I take this little area here of dirt and I right click, the dirt disappears into a black circle and I can collect it. It also collects the snow as well, which I can then huck at cows. And it does damage, yay! Raining snowballs on cows. But yeah, that's what they do. Put down a torch here. A little too dark. Boop, there we go. Alright. It's night. So now, because it's nighttime, we will go into the area. First, let's kill the cow. He's been wandering around for too long. Thank you. Nom nom.